Hello everyone, today we're going to be doing a little bit of SQL practice based on this relational schema. So let's see. So we have an employee entity, which has an employee name, street, and city. Works, which is probably a relation between the employee name and a company with some salary, and then the company has a company name and city, and then manages, well, so an employee, one employee manages another employee, right? So it's a relation between employees probably. And it's the names that are like the IDs here, the primary keys, essentially. Give an expression in SQL for each of the following queries. Find the names, street address, and cities of residence for all employees who work for First Bank Corporation and earn more than 10,000. Okay. So we got to think about. Hello. Oh, my tablet's not plugged in. That's a problem. So we got to think about the relation between the tables here, right? So we need the names, street address, cities of residence of employees. Okay, so first of all, we have the, we can get that from the employee entity, right? So we have employee name, city, street. So we'll definitely need the employee table. But then we also need to know who they work for. So we're going to need the works probably, right? We're going to need the works. And we're also going to need, so that gets the company name and that gets the 10,000. So that's actually really all we need, right? So we're going to select, maybe I'll type it. Probably going to be a little easier to type it. Select. What are we selecting? We're selecting employee name, street, and city from, well, what are we going to do? We're going to take, employee as E, and join that with works as W, where we need E dot employee name to equal W dot employee name to make sure we're talking about the same employee. And right, and I just put like a little and like this, right? We also need that company name, or so that's going to be W dot company. We don't have to say W dot. We can just say company name. Company name equals well, it has to equal First Bank Corporation, and then still what is it? Salary is greater than, earn more than 10,000. 10,000 like that. Okay, and that should be it. I'm just gonna check with the solution here. So select an employee. So they say E dot. I don't think you have to do that. Oh yeah, you should actually do that. It doesn't matter. It's the same employee. It doesn't matter. Employee dot street. I don't think you have to do that, but there's a lot of syntax here. Maybe you do. I don't know. Let's just put it. So E dot city from employee as E, works as W, where employee, the names match, the company is that, and salary is greater than 10,000. There we go. So that's that first one. Not too hard. I'm just going to check these are all selects. Yeah, these are all selects, the ones that I have here, so that's good. Okay, so next one. We have, by the way, this goes up to part G. There's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So now we start B. Find the names of all employees in the database who live in the same cities as the companies for which they work. So we're looking for names of employees, so that we're going to have to get the where are we? Employee, right? But actually, yeah, we do actually do. We can also get the employee name from works. And it says find all the employees in the database who live in the same cities as the companies for which they work. So we need employee to figure out where they live. We also need works to figure out who they work for, and we need company to figure out where that company is, right? Where the company is that they work for. So we need to join all of those, right? So we're going to have to select, right? So select, let's just say e.name, right? Employee.name from, and we're going to have employee. How about I bring the relational, I bring the schema back here, just so we see it there, right? So we have employee as E. Then we also need works as W, and we need company as C. Where, well, a bunch of things have to match, right? So first of all, E dot, I'll just say EMP name equals W dot EMP name, right? The employee names match there. And what else has to match, right? So employee name and employee name has to match here. And then company name and company name have to match there, right? So W dot, let's say CMP name has to match C dot CMP name, right? We have all these things that have to match. And so now that we have a table which has these three things joined together properly with the correct like condition, we also just need to check this extra condition, right? So and E dot city equals C dot city. That's it, right? So the employees that work in the same place. Select E dot employee name from employee as E, works as W, company as C, where E, the employee name matches with the work employee name, and the work company name matches with the C company name, and the E city matches with the C city. Yep, there we go. Okay, next one. So find the names of all employees in the database who live in the same cities and on the same streets as do their managers. Ooh, okay, so we definitely need employee, right? We definitely need that. So I'm just gonna start by saying, so what are we saying? Find the names, right? So select E dot, EMP name, right? EMP name. Then from what? Well, we're gonna need employee. Well, do we need employee names of all employees? Yeah, to find the name. Oh, no, we might not need who live in the same cities. No, we do, because we need employee because that's where we get the city from, the city that they live in. So employee name, or it's employee, sorry, as E, and then we need to figure out, so that's how we get the city, right, and their street, and then we need to figure out their managers, right? So then, so then we're going to have to, well, we're definitely going to have to join manages as M, right? And that might actually be all we need, right? So where, okay, so let's take a look at what's going to happen here, right? So that when we join this together, we're going to have employee name matching there, right? Manages. We might need employee twice. We might need employee twice. I think I might need employee. I'm gonna just actually check the solution if we do need employee twice. Yeah, employee twice. We do need employee twice. That's all I looked at. I just looked at if we need employee twice. So we do employee. So let's see how we're gonna put that together. Employee twice. So employee E as E1. There's an E1 still. Yeah, just want to give it a good naming scheme here. But employee, and then E2 manages as M. Okay, so what do we need to do? We need to figure out where, first of all, employee E1 is going to be the employee. So we're going to need E1 dot EMP name to match M dot EMP name, right? And we're going to need M dot manager name to match E2 dot EMP name, because the manager is also an employee, right? Okay, and we need E, so what is it? Same cities. So E1 dot city equals E2 dot city, and E1 dot street, same cities and on the same streets, equals E2 dot street. And I think that will be enough. Let's see. So select E employee name from employee, and they called it P and R, and then M, where E1 dot, okay, it's gonna be confusing. So E1 dot EMP name is equal to manager dot employee name, and manager dot manager name is equal to this e2.emp name, yeah, and this p e1 e2 the cities match and e1 e2 the streets match. Yep, there we go. That matches the solution. Part D. Let's see if we can fit it on the bottom of this page. Find the names of all employees in the database who do not work for First Bank Corporation. Assume that all people work for exactly one company. So all the people who do not work for First Bank. Okay. Well, okay, so we could find all the people and subtract the people who work for First Bank, but yeah, but it says assume that all people work for exactly one company. So I think we can just say not, their job is not First Bank. I think, can we just say that? Yeah, we can just say that. Okay, good. So I'm just verifying that. If it didn't say assume that people work for exactly one company, then you'd have to find all employees and take the use the except keyword to basically set difference that with the people who work for a First Bank. Okay, but we don't need to do that here. So we can just say select e.emp name from employee as E, join, right? Because we need to figure out where they work. So to figure out where they work, I'm going to need, or I don't even need emp. No, hold on. I don't even need employee because I just need their names. I just need their names and where they work. So I could just get works and I could just do works. That's it, right? I could just say from works as W, and maybe switch this to W, where W dot company name, and this is how we say not equals in SQL, not equals to First Bank Corporation, and that should be right. From works, company name not equal to First Bank Corporation. Yeah, that's right. That was an easy one. Find the names of all employees in the database who earn more than every employee of small bank corporation. Assume that all people work for at most one company again. Okay, so find the names of all employees who earn more than every employee of small bank corporation. So we're going to have to find the salaries of all people in the small bank corporation, and then we're going to have to kind of subquery it here, right? Okay, so we want to select the names of all employees. So select e.emp name from we could just say emp. Okay, so employee dot as e. Okay, what do we need? We need their salaries, right? So we don't actually need employee. We just need works, right? So we just say works as W, because the works has everything. It has the employee and has a salary, right? So, where W dot salary is greater than all of, okay, and now we have a subquery, right? We have a subquery. Select, okay, what are we selecting? We're selecting the salary, right? So we're going to say W dot salary. Now we're getting the salary of everybody who's a small bank corporation employee. So select the salary from works as W, join that. I need the, oh no, we don't need the company name. I was going to say we need company, but we have the company name there, right? Where W dot company name equals small bank corporation. Corporation. There you go. So we're selecting the employee name from works as W, where the salary is greater than everybody who in, and now we're giving a list. The salaries from everybody who works at small corporation like that. Let's just check the answer. Select employee name from works where salary is greater than all. Select salary from works where company name equals small corporation. There you go. 2 more. Find the names of all employees who earn more than the average salary of all employees in their company. Assume that all people work for at most one company. Find the names of all employees who earn more than the average salary of all employees in their company. Assume that all people work for at most one company. Okay, so we're gonna have to, this is again gonna be like a subquery thing, because we're gonna have to first find the average of everybody in their company, and then we're gonna have to compare it. But first, we're finding the names. So we're going to say select names of all employees. Again, I'm going to bring this table down so we see what's going on. Right. So names of all employees. For this employee name, I'm going to, I might just be able to do, I think I just need to do work. I don't need their city or street, so I can just do works, right? So select w dot emp, the emp name, right? From, okay, so from works as W, join that. Why do we need to join that? Let's see. We don't really need to join that, right? Because we're just saying select the employee name from works. As works where W dot salary is greater than of their company, average salary of all employees of their company. So where salary, okay, is greater than the average of, and now we need to figure out the average salary of all employees in their company. So we're going to put a subquery. And we're going to say select w.salary. But the thing is, how do we get company name? How do we get the company? How do we make sure it's their salary? Because I can say it's just the average salary of everybody in the database, greater than the average salary of everybody in the database. But I need somehow to access this row's specific company. So I'm going to have to group by. I think I'm gonna have to group by. Okay, I'm looking at the solution just to see what it says here. It doesn't say group by. It actually says pretty much exactly what we say here, where salary is greater than. Okay. So you can access W. I can call this a different name. That's the key thing. That's the key thing here. Okay. So I see. So to find the average, I thought we were going to use the average keyword here, but we can actually just use it here, right? So we need to find, okay. So what we're going to return here is we're going to get the average salary from this particular person's work, right? So we're going to select, what are we going to select? I'm just going to put stars for now. We're going to figure it out, right? From, okay, so what are we selecting from? We're going to select from works again as, let's say, as T. From works as W, where W.salary is greater than, and we're going to select the average of the salary column. Right? From works as T, where we need T dot company name to equal W dot company name. So the point of that is that we're going, we're making this table works, right? And we're having a where clause here, and this condition has to be true, right? Where W is greater than this, right? So what is this? I mean, W dot salary is greater than this. Well, we're taking the average from works as a new table. This is a new table works. And we specifically want to match up where the company name of this table matches the original company name. The company name is of the original person there. Right? So w.company name, right? It's going to go row by row. It's going to find w.company name. It's going to compare it to t.company name. Okay, and this is the solution here now, right? Yeah, there we go. So that's a little confusing, to be honest. That's kind of hard to figure out. The main thing that's confusing here is the salary of all employees of their own company. That's kind of what makes it hard, right? I mean, if you didn't have that, you just removed it. It's really just this line, to be honest. It's just this line, right? That does anything that it's there, right? But it's kind of just making sure the company name of this. The main thing that was unique here is that in the subquery, we could access W. That is the main thing. W, which is outside the subquery. But that makes sense because it's from the perspective of this. So we have that there. Okay, last one. This one's a little long, it looks like. I didn't really look at the solution, but I just saw a glance at it. So let's see. Find the name of the company that has the smallest payroll. So payroll means total salary. Yeah, okay, I saw the word sum there, right? So sum is a total salary. So find the name of the company that has the smallest payroll. So we're just going to need to figure out we're going to take company and works. We definitely need company and work. Or do we even need company and works? No, I think we just need works again. Because find the name of the company that has the smallest payroll. Yeah, so we can just take works because it has both the name and all the salaries. So we can just say select, I'll say C dot company, I'll just say CMP name from company as C, join, nope, don't need that. Works as W. We're going to find the company name there. We are going to group by. Find the name of the company that has the smallest payroll. We're going to group by company name. And we're going to take the sum of the salary column as maybe C. Having C less than or equal to all, and now we're going to do a subquery. We're just going to find the payroll of all companies. Select W dot, or maybe like T dot CMP name from works as T, group by company name, sum of the salaries, whatever. And then we just need, we don't need company name, sorry. We don't need company name. We need let's say C2, the sum of the salaries as C2. So we're finding all the companies such that there's the sum of their salaries is less than or equal to all of the, and then what? This is going to be a list of all the salaries, payrolls for everybody there. Let's see if that's right. Select w.company name from works, group by company name. Okay, so you maybe don't have to say this as C. I guess, yeah, maybe you don't have to say that, I guess. But anyways, having some salary, which is what I said, less than all, select C2, some salary, from works, group by company name. Yeah, this is the same thing. It's not exactly what's written, but this is what's written there. So to be clear, right, this inner bit here is finding the, what is it finding? It's finding the payrolls of all companies. And we're making sure that C is less than all of them. It's the smallest payroll, or equal to, because it's going to compare to itself at some point. So if you didn't say equal to, it just return nothing. But yeah, there we go. That is all the SQL questions that I have for here. So hopefully this was helpful. Good luck with whatever everybody's studying for, and thanks for watching.